it. So I did Walmart's every Wednesday.
Really?
This is so long ago, even John Force did appearances. So,
oh, wow.
but I was doing them every Wednesday with my motorcycle and a reaction timer. And so I created value for Slick 50 in the sense of awareness. What's this Slick 50? What's this guy with the motorcycle? What's this thing? It's in the store. So Slick 50 was going crazy and selling a lot, so they just kept me. And anyway, I thought I was rich. So these guys, Frank and Sons, called me up and they said, hey, can you come to our card show? I called Slick 50 and they said, yeah. They paid for a plane ticket. I flew out here. I stayed, I lived out here, and so, or I was on back east, and I came out here. I got to stay with a buddy, and anyway, I did the appearance at a card show. Usually you do an appearance at a press conference,
yes, sir,
or at a big function or a grand opening, something like that. So that was in the late 80s, and they always remembered that. I flew out here and I took care of them. And so years later, he made me these big cases where I put my leathers in. So when you walk into my foyer in my shop, it's a little bit like, it's a smaller version of a NASCAR shop where all their stuff's hanging out. But I mean, my leathers, my Slick 50 leathers, and my K&N leathers are there, and it looks like, oh my, got some action right here. I'm looking big time. So they've always been nice to me, and he called out and said, hey man, we want to do something with this race. So,
yeah, Frank Z's been a big part of the fuel cars. Sponsored all the Pedregons before.
Yeah. And
seeing that on your car, that's pretty, your bike, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very special. And there were some collectible Steve Johnson Diecast motorcycles.
There we go.
So it's like,
are you collector?
I do. I love the collection side of it, because I got to do some stuff with Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Richard Childress. They taught me. I used to do autograph parties with Dale Sr. and he would tell me how to make money with diecast.
Wow.
So while everybody else got a royalty, he told me to buy them all and control them all. So that way, instead of getting 5%, 5%, 5% royalty off the diecast, when we sold them, we would get the markup. So we weren't sharing it with anybody. We were like
in-house.
We were the pigs. We were oinking.
So yeah, I remember teaching you game basically.
Yeah, I was really fortunate. Snap-on was a sponsor, and we went to the Bahamas once, and Dale Earnhardt was there. He was a sponsored guy, and I sat in there, and he would be real strict about his autograph parties. You got to keep it moving.
Really?
Keep it moving. And then I'd see somebody that was a friend, because I'd go on the trucks with the guys, and Dale was just Dale. But I'd say, man, you're getting this, you're getting it. Well, you can do this. And he told me basically what to do, and gave me the idea of putting I bought all the diecast from overseas on an American Express Gold card. It was like $70,000, and I'm like, where am I going to get 70 grand? You know, that's a lot. That's a crazy cash, right? So I had 60 days, I think, to pay it back. So I was hustling, selling them, and I called him later on. I'm like, hey man, what do I owe you for the hookup? And he says, what? I said, I did pretty good on those diecasts. He says, maybe you come over here and wash my car or something like that. I'm like, done.